I think we made it. I think we made it. Welcome to Tuesday's live stream. And if you're watching this, you were probably organized and ready before I was, because about a minute ago, I was not ready. Been just setting up and getting sorted to jump on and say hi and answer some questions. As always, I'll do my best to answer questions, chat. We'll talk a bit about looping, but really, I say it every week, this time is a chance for you to ask questions. If there's something that's on your brain or that maybe I can help you with, we will take a look at it and see what we can get happening. Unbelievably, Matt has gone out for breakfast instead of being here. People. I hope you've had a good week. Hey Ozzy, how's it going? It's I've been back to full gigging and back up in Auckland. It's been a wonderful week or 10 days or however long. It's been an odd but somehow wonderful year, to be honest. That seems like a strange thing to say, but it has been. It's been very cool in, definitely odd ways. Hey, James. I am doing this live stream, then jumping out, packing up and going and doing a show later tonight, which is cool, at Grand Central in the mighty big smoke of Auckland. So, back up north, back playing some shows. So I'll see some of you around there. And hey, Josh, how's it going? If you're not in Auckland, then I will probably see you here. I mean, I can't see you, but that's it. Hey, it's nice. My mum's hanging out. Hey, mum, how's it going? That's going to be the next thing. I think we need to get my mum and I to do a song. That'd be cool. I would enjoy that. But as in the theme with Dad, it must be a surprise. So I'll have to let things simmer down for a bit for sure. Hey, Rhett, how's it going? Josh, another time. Yeah, I literally just plugged everything in. To be honest, I don't know if we started on time. Close enough for tonight, ready to go, and kind of cross my fingers that everything works. But there's no giant complaints in the chat, so I think we're good and we're live and it's all happening. If you have questions, put them in. But I thought it could be fun to go through something that I've just blatantly stolen from Carl Wachner. Hey, Sean, morning. Cheers for jumping on. I have another little reaction video that's coming out where I've been watching a few different artists and just filming myself and my thoughts. And the goal is that, A, I learn something by watching them, but B, hopefully there's some ideas and I pull apart a few things so that it inspires a bunch of other people that, okay, maybe I can do this, or maybe there's a new idea that you get out of it that you think you can apply and use. So, look, I'm gonna. Who's got a? We'll just make it up as we go. But who's got a request for like a 4-chord song that just repeats, and then we'll play around with this idea a little bit. Fire it in there, and we'll see what happens. Or something you've been looping. Let's kind of stick with something that's free falling. Yeah, we can do that. Cool. So let's September. Yeah, that can work too. This is. I'm gonna start with free falling. It's a little concept that I blatantly stole from Carl Wachner. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate it. From watching the video of his the mashup between Ed Sheeran's Don't, and I have to think of the song now. Far out, I've gone blank. Bruno Mars, something. Uptown Funk, there you go. So what it is basically building as your second track, we're going to build something subtle that keeps the chords going, and then put some of the groove in there. And Dreams would be good. Hey everybody, thanks for jumping on. If you're here, Vivren, will you please tell about the looping ideology approach for a song which does not have a similar chord sequence? Perfect. We'll come back to that. Believer, Imagine Dragons. Da, 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 believer. Da, da, da. Cool. Tell me the chords, Sean. I don't know it. And good morning, Captain Sideways. Good morning from the UK. Dreams would also be another great option. So let's play around with free fallings first. So we're going to dig into that. I'm just going to put down pretty simply. There's only one camera, but you don't need to see what I'm doing with my feet. This is track A, and we're going to get the. Now I'm going to turn up what's coming through the loop pedal so you can actually hear it. Let's put the bass in, just overdubbing. Okay, and then let's put some sort of groove here where we. Okay, so that's track 1 or track A. And what we're going to do is, the idea here is we want a breakdown section, but we don't want to completely lose, because this has got a nice full sound, right? So we don't want to completely lose that sound when we go to a breakdown and then go, and it's sort of like completely nothing. So I'll get to some questions again soon, because I can't, somehow I can play guitar and sing and loop at the same time, which is multiple things, but answering questions and staying on the same track, I'll get totally lost. So I'll come back to it. On the second track, we're going to put the chords in, and let's maybe just have some sustained chords. So we're going to copy basically that. Let's put them just up higher so we get out the way, but you could play the same thing. So track 1, I'm going to now start track 2, track B, and we'll just put sustained chords. So that's track B, and all we're going to do is add a string slap to it. This is on track B. So it helps fill out our track. We've now got a nice track. And wouldn't it be nice if there was a loop pedal where we could split them into a stereo option? That'd be cool. I would enjoy that. Anyway, and I'm free. I'll learn to sing one day. I'm free falling. Yeah. Now I'm going to stop track 1. I want to glide down over Mulholland. I want to write her name in the sky. So we get this breakdown. And if you want, just for an example to kind of fill this out somewhat, but not like this is pretty pared back. We don't have anything in the bottom register. You could play the bass live. I want to glide down over Mulholland. I want to write her name in the sky. I'm gonna free fall. Well, out into nothing. Gonna leave this world for a while. and I'm free. And then everything back in. I'm free falling. Yes, I'm free. I'm free falling. Yeah. So the concept is super simple. You can play around with how much you build up that other track or not, and because there's a defined rhythm to this, it probably works a little less well than some of the other tracks where you're going to have, say, like standard bar of one chord, bar of another chord, bar of another chord. So what else do we have? Right, let me get back to some questions. Also, let me know, was that useful? I'm literally talking about something that we saw and watched with the Carl Wapner video. It's on there. I don't think I specifically mentioned it, but after kind of watching it and going through it and making the reaction video, I was like, that's a good idea. Right. Josh, honestly, there's a few things I am settling back into schedule. Typically, events will be on my Facebook page. Currently, they are not because they're on my list of gigs and things that are to be done at the moment. Cool. I wanted to ask about starting a loop in the wrong place for songs with a chorus. Yeah, sure, we can chat about that, Rhett. Nice. Believer. Right. One channel looper, sure. Yeah, Josh, you can do this. So let's do it again. If you only have a one channel looper, you do it in the reverse, provided you have an undo and redo function. So let's just use this again. We would go, just using track one, we'd go. And then add the. Okay, so that's. I've stopped looping recording now. That's what we want to come back to. Now our overdub would include all the other parts. So I'm just going to overdub in a loop. The chords, the bass, and a bit more of a kind of kick groove. Here we go. Okay, and still overdubbing the groove. Okay, so now we've built it up. No, you only have an undo function. Oh, man. Okay, well, you can undo, right? This would be... I want to glide down. So that's undoing those last three. I want to write her name in the sky. I want to free fall out into nothing. Gonna leave this world for a while. Redo, and I'm free. I'm free falling. Oh man, I feel bad for you now. You don't have a redo button. Was that useful? Honestly, looping is fun, isn't it? Like, and yeah, every now and then, often I get carried away. It's nice. Nice. The Ditto's Looper just had a big up. I haven't, Aussie. I have not seen this. John Paul, hey man, how's it going? Good timing to jump on board then. Josh, you're building your own 4-channel looper. That is cool. I very much like that. Yeah, a great project to do. Stuart, what Washburn model is your guitar? It is a Takamine, and it is an ND 15C. It's a very old model now. Right, another Captain Sideways. You've got an undo but no redo as well. Nice. Cool. Oh, that's great. Right, I'm on the train somewhere in UK. Where are you traveling to this morning? I liked the train in the UK. It was fun. It was good. Right, I need to scroll back up. We've got a couple of comments and things going on that I missed before. Vivian, if you're still on, let's chat about this. For a song which doesn't have a similar chord sequence, they can be tough. There's a few different options. One that I would really like to do another video on, and I will at some stage on the channel, but is songs that have mostly a loop sequence, and then they have this little break where there's like 2 chords at the end, or maybe 6 chords that at the end of a verse just change, and you're like, how do I get that in there? Vivian, I'm not sure if you've seen, there is a video on this channel that is how to loop songs with 2 or more sections. So if you have, a verse that repeats and a chorus that repeats, then great. But if they're nice, Stuart. If there really isn't anything that can loop that repeats, I would do a rhythm, and I've been just starting playing with the what are we? Michael Jackson song. Wow, I'm really struggling for the names of songs tonight. I don't know. Oh man, that's rough. When I say learning, really learning. Okay, messy rhythm, but I'm basically just putting a rhythm in and then playing the... Close your eyes. I'm really not going to sing MJ tonight. Let the rhythm wet into you. Relax your mind. There ain't something to do. Just take it slow. 'Cause we got so far to go. And when you feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna ride with you. Okay, tonight's just gonna be the night of me getting carried away. That was a super slow groove that I put down, and I genuinely need. It's not a groove I typically do. I'm playing around. I've changed a few ways of doing it, and I need to spend the time literally to lock that in really nicely, because that is what's going to go under that whole song for me. And then basically I will loop while I'm singing a chorus. But Vivian, that's maybe an example of what I do with a song. I hope that's kind of what you're talking about, where there's a lot of changes. You have the chorus, which is this. which changes. There's a key change at the end. So again, it's a challenge for looping, which is why I'm going to stick with just a groove. Then there's the verses. And then at the end of the verses, there's this, just take it slow, 'cause we got so far to go. And then more changes. Feel ready. Plus, there's a bridge. And when the groove is dead and gone, yeah, you know this love survives. Anyway, there you go. There's pretty much how I'm doing tunes like that, and this is something that's going to be a new little addition to my repertoire. But yeah, as I say, it really requires me doing some work at the moment on that. Nice. Let's. Oh, Matt. Oh, you turned up. Hey, man, how's it going? It's fate. It's fate. You were never meant to have breakfast this morning. You were meant to be here hanging out with me. I hope you do get some food though. Liverpool, nice. I haven't made it to Liverpool. York was the closest I got, which is it's not super close, I guess. It's kind of close. Right, at the moment using a Line 7 JM4, one track, but I'm trying to mess around. Okay, cool. Yeah, look, honestly, I think one of the coolest things is seeing what people do, and with, let's say, the RC30 2 tracks, or like the TC Helicon has the C track, which I don't use a lot, but it's amazing seeing someone go back to like one track looping and just the creativity and things that often comes out of it. So it's cool. Right, I'm reading comments and drinking Coke. Chat among yourselves for a moment. Oh, there we go. Nice. There's some useful info being shared there. Thanks, John Paul. Also, John Paul's got a cool channel on here as well with a bunch of useful like tech ideas, and in fact, all sorts of different videos that I have appreciated as well for some of your info, man. So thanks for that, and thanks for chucking in some useful info there for everyone. It's cool. Single Ditto Looper is now called the Ditto Plus with an LCD display. 60 minutes of memory, 99 slots, and it can loop over a short loop. No, oh, that's cool. A rhythm track like a 2-channel looper. Nice. Key changes. Yeah. I'm tempted to put, and it's weird, but I have considered putting a pitch shifter after the output of my loop. Key change. Oh my gosh, one pedal. Here's the new key. So there you go. Is ideas. Dun, 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 dun. Oh well, we tried. Slightly different pedals. There are no tabs tutorials for single channel loopers, so we end up having to write our own tabs. Nice. Yeah, Josh. A lot of times it is. I think take ideas, grab them from something, and see what happens. All right, scrolling back. Rhett, you wanted to ask about starting a loop in the wrong place. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Recommendations wanted for a starter loop pedal. I'm curious to see what everyone puts in here, to be honest, as well. We should do a loop pedals on a budget, I think. Yeah, nice. That will be / we'll need to convert for like pound, American dollars, New Zealand dollars, rupees. Who knows? Where are you all from? Right, starting things in the wrong place. the real reason that I made that video, and well, I'm trying to think of what tune I did. I presume you've seen that in terms of the video that's on my channel talking about starting loops in the wrong place. It was this idea that I haven't been looping it actually, but the ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah. I've been feeling it since 1966, so I'll be over now, but I feel it still. So I with that, there's just this nice break that they have, and typically I think most of us look at the chord progression as it being like, which if you're jamming along, will be D flat minor, because I'm tuned down, E, and what are we, G flat minor. But it's instead of just being like, can keep my hands to myself, thinking dust them off, yet put them back up on the shelf. It's my little baby girl is in need, I'm coming out of left field. So there's a stop there, which would typically be like, that's the start of the chorus, like, ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah. And if we start our loop with the keep my hands to myself, with that, I'm going to say D minor, but I'm tuned D flat, so it's going to sound like D flat minor. If we start there when we loop, let's just do it, so it's going to make more sense. Can keep my hands to myself, finger dust them off, yeah, put them back up on the shelf, cause my little baby girl is in need, I'm a coming out of left field. There's my loop. I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah, I've been feeling it since then. If I stop that loop, and then to match where the stop in the song is, it's now out of place, because I'm going to get, ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah. That's where I want the stop to happen. But then if I start my loop again, ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah. I've been feeling it since 1966, yeah. So it's not starting where I want it. And I genuinely do this purely for where I want the stop to. So when I start singing, I'd be like, I'd start the recording of the loop on this F. So can't keep my hands to myself, playing but not looping. Looping. Think it does the mafia, put them back up on the shelf, cause my little baby girl is in need, still looping, and we're coming out of left field. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah. That's where I stop the loop. So later in the track, if I want to stop that whole loop, let's say I've built up a whole lot more, then I go stop. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah. I've been feeling it since 1966, yeah. I can't even remember if these words are right. But I hope that makes sense. I use it purely to match up being able to have a stop sound natural in a song that I'm playing. But it's maybe not the typical place that you'd think of to start the looping chord wise. Okay, like nice. RC30, nice. Yeah, the VL3s go up quite a bit from the RC30. Nice. RC30, oh, 3. RC300. Ditto X2 is great as well. The Nux JTC Pro. Nice. And yeah, the RC10, again, the RC10's kind of cool. If you want like a drum machine backing track with you, then that's cool. It's all built into one pedal, pretty tidy, if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, you're going to waste the drum machine part of what they put in there, to be honest. Cool. Oh, I just done a video of this song. John Paul, which song? Okay, nice. I'm guessing which song? I'm really on form tonight. I was thinking, 3 little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Because I think I do a stop for that as well. But obviously you didn't know that I was thinking that because I didn't tell you. I feel it still. What a surprise. Nice. I like that though. The way I get around the stop using an expression pedal as a volume for the loops and keep the loop and just drop the volume. That's a great option. You could do it with an expression pedal. You could do it with a mute pedal, really, if you wanted. Would also work. Good plan. Sweet. Cheers, Josh. See you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. There you go. Look at that. Stuart, we've sorted Stuart out with a new loop pedal tonight on eBay right now. Get amongst it. Sweet. Robo user, hi, how's it going? Welcome to Tuesday night live. Ask Me Anything sessions, where tonight I'm all over the place. It's like most weeks, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah, right. What's everyone playing? Is everyone working on some new tunes and bits and pieces at the moment? I feel like awesome. Oh, thanks for jumping on and joining the channel and jumping on this little live stream. Every Tuesday, I jump on here and people join this YouTube cult. Thanks, Matt. Love it. But yeah, I make myself available if there's any questions, if there's little different topics. Obviously, I am just one person, and hopefully the ideas that we discuss and talk about inspires you to go away and practice and play and maybe spend some time creating some new loop songs, some of your own songs, picking up the guitar, taking the pot plant out of the sound hole and putting some strings back on. Nice. So like it. Yeah, RC30 all round. Oh, a new Valaton Dapper Mini 3 looper pedal. I have absolutely no idea what that is. Tell me more. Cool. I will have to go and look that up. Curious. How are you finding it? Right, Stuart, you've got a new guitar coming. The RC30 is on the list for you. I like it. Yeah, volume pedal idea. That's great. Yeah, there's a bunch of fun things you can put after your loop for those options. So nice. One Day Like This by Elbow. Nice. I have not heard them mentioned for a while. Great harmonies loop towards the end. You will be assimilated. 7 of 9 style. Cool. Action. All right. Okay, there you go. Just watched your tips for looping video about an hour ago. Everything But the Girl. Another band I have not heard a lot about for a long time. Missing. Nice. Matt, is that going to be on the channel? I'm presuming it is. For those that don't know, Matt has a cool channel called The Distance Live. Amazing. And you guys are phenomenal. And they have a bunch of amazing loop covers, and recently a bunch of very cool acoustic covers in that as well. So if you want to be inspired and like watch through their videos slowly being like, how on earth are you actually looping this? Then if you figure it out, can you let me know? But seriously, you guys are fantastic. It's a 3-button looper. Nice. Does it have separate channels? I'm going to look it up, but if you want to tell me more about it, then feel free. Captain Sideways, thanks, man. Man, I presume I'm just guessing. Man, I say man for a lot of things. You could be a woman, you could be a man, you could be some form of species I've never discovered on this planet. Who knows? I'm going to get myself in trouble one day, aren't I? Right. What? 8-track looper. Okay. This sounds kind of like the Eros. What's it called? I keep forgetting. That's cool. Right. Now I really want to go and have a look. Working Day and Night by MJ. Danish Pete from Amphitons. With software for saving your loops onto your PC. This sounds superb. Congrats on getting it. And Frank, hey, how's it going? Hi, if you've just joined this live stream, welcome aboard. Have an RC30 and using the Helicon acoustic play. Nice. Some easy loop songs for beginners. Greetings from Germany, wie geht's? Apologies for my bad pronunciation. I hope you're well, Frank. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Thanks, Matt. No, seriously. Go and check out their channel. Love it. So, Frank, some easy loop songs for beginners. I always find this an interesting one. Are we talking easy loop songs? Or are we talking easy to play guitar chords that you can loop? To me, there's a big difference because I would say easy to loop songs. If you pick any song that is 3 or 4 chords and repeats for the whole song, that's a great point to start. Just in terms of getting looping, playing around with different rhythms, different grooves. And but let's throw some ideas. What's Eros Loop Studio? Thanks. Stay with me. I haven't played this for a while. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one-night stand. That's your chord sequence through the whole thing. So then, it's up to you if you're going to put some sort of grooves in. You can keep it light and just do the snare, which I typically use a string slap that started getting out of time, but we won't mention that. That's awful, isn't it? When you do like the little snare and you like that third one, you're like, oh man, my rhythm section tonight, I think they've been drinking. Who knows? But honestly, Frank, the songs that have a repeating chord structure like this are a great option, and then you can add little bits to them. But oh darling, stay with me, 'cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see, but darling, stay with me. Why am I so emotional? Alrighty, cool. Now that you're gone by the Raconteurs, looping option, cool. September, yep, that's probably more on the tricky side, I'm going to say. Stuart's shopping list is growing. That's Stuart. This. I feel like we've just made this a very expensive night or day for you right now. It's like, yeah, I jumped on the live stream and now all of my money is gone. You've been buying all sorts of different loop pedals to test them out. So look, there's a heap of options for Frank. What fire into the chat some bands and things that you like, maybe, or style that you like, and let's see if we can put a few suggestions in. Free Falling, obviously, it's pretty simple, 3-chord. Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, 2 chords, makes it nice and simple. Let's just do to kind of round this up and finish off, because I have to go and do a gig tonight. Unbelievable. Let's just like revert back to the start, so that if it's No One by Alicia Keys. Oh, actually, Falling would be great. Isn't that just... I should... Yeah, okay, Falling. Nice. The Who, Baba O'Reilly, 3 chords. Don't know it. Black Sabbath, yeah, sure. Yeah, I should actually compile a list of things that are straightforward, but that would be my advice. Go and find a bunch of songs that really are the same chords on repeat throughout the whole song, and that'll just Save Tonight, Eagle Eyed Cherry. There's a huge lot. Clearly my brain isn't working tonight. But then, in fact, I did a video on five simple songs, and again, by simple, I mean that the chords repeat, rather than if you're not doing bar chords and things yet, then they're not going to be simple. Someone commented, he's like, these aren't simple. I was like, the looping part is simple. But yeah, apologies. I need to make that distinction for. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's a great tune. Let's do that from cycling back to the start, where I talked about if you've got a 2-channel looper, or if you have an undo, there's a really nice concept that I totally stole from Carl Wachner from the reaction video, but it's basically building up something on a second track that is a breakdown from when you've built, let's say, a large track on track 1, or a lot of overdubs on track 1, and then on track 2 paring it down, but with still like a little rhythm somewhere in there, so that instead of cutting everything out when you've got a song that just repeats 4 chords over and over and over, you kind of just bring things back. Nice. Yeah, the old Axis of Awesome. So we're going to build up something on a... How dancey do we want to make it? Come on, Barbie. I'm playing around. This is weird, but it's fun. Should we just kill that? Right, so that is track all, just track 1. And then let's say we start track 2 just with something chill, so that we can break it down later. And while I'm singing, I would typically record the guitar and the little groove. They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take my hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. It's like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Oh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna try. Now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance on me, dance on me, dance on me. Oh man, I feel for you guys that can't do live gigs at the moment. I promise to have a lot of fun at my gig tonight for you all that are stuck inside watching YouTube. Anyway, for a breakdown, in fact this song has a breakdown. I'm just gonna stop that first track. So yeah. Ooh, Again, if you want, you can put bass in here. They say, they dance for me, oh, and then everything in. So the concept's super simple. You can play around with it very differently. I think it would be super fun to put on a really nice big reverb and a wash effect, and like you could play around with panning, with phasing just really lightly and have this little texture floating around, but keeping the little slap or some sort of groove that it's not going to get in the way of your main track, but it means that when you do a breakdown section, you kind of don't lose everything. You have some layers of dynamics available. So thanks everyone for tuning in. This has been a fun little session, and I am going to go and actually warm up my voice and pack this up, put it in the car, take it out, reset up, and do a gig. Thanks everyone for jumping on board. It's been fun, and I wish those of you that aren't able to gig many happy gig returns, hopefully soon around the globe. I'm sure we'll see you somewhere. So thanks team from across the ditch. All right, cheers. Australia, UK, America, Germany, wherever you're all from. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next Tuesday. Cheers everybody.